Hey, I want to give you a quick review on this incredible Mikolo power rack, and it is awesome. And what I'm going to do is I'm taking you in my home gym right here, and I just got this, and I'm going to go through some features on it, and I'm going to show you everything about it. But if you've ever been in a home gym or have a home gym, trying to get the motivation a lot of times to work out is hard. This thing helps because it's such a quality piece of equipment that has everything you could possibly think of pretty much to get a good workout in. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you first off, everything you see here I put together by myself. Did take a little bit of time, but it wasn't super hard, and I got everything put together nice and neat. Now, let me walk you through the cage by itself, okay? So the cage is 14 gauge steel, which is really, really thick. Some of the features, in case you didn't see these, what I like is they're numbered all the way down here, which makes it easier when you're putting accessories on and things like that. So the other thing too is what came with it is it has safety straps right here. So these are your straps that you would put on here if you were doing deadlifts and things like that. I'm gonna pull this out real quick so I can get a little more space. And I'm gonna take you in here.
Bench not included.
Bench not included. But what came with the cage itself, so the cage came with this. It has a pull-up feature. Like if you look here, what's nice about this is a really, really good pull-up bar because it's got the straight on the wides, it's got angled in the fronts, and it's got closed grip right there at the same time, which is awesome. Everything is really secure, okay? So this actually will hold, I believe the capacity is over 2,000 pounds on this unit, which is great. Now the other thing is what's nice, and a lot of people don't notice this, is if you come over here, you've got pegs that you can actually attach bands to. So what you would do with the bands is, like if I was bench pressing or something like that, I would typically put this, let it rest right here, and then I'll take a band, and I'll just show you how this works. I would typically put the band right like this, across double, so that when I pick up on it, it's going to get that extra sting. A lot of people use bands because it's, how it works. So I'm not going to go into training on that, but you can see that. Now, the other thing too is, let me show you these. What's nice about all of the equipment is it's easy to move around. Like the settings on these. So this is how I have it set for when I'm bench pressing, and I can show you that again. But really all it does is it just pops out. And these are really, really thick, high density steel, very well put together. And let me make sure you get some light on here. You can see too, this has a good, nice, thick kind of plastic rubber. So when when you bounce a lot of times you'll toss the rack or the barbell back here, you're good. Let me put that back in, and then it just slides through the holes and drops down, and you're just like that. So let me put this back up here. All right, so I got that. Now, what's nice about these is, let me show you, actually come over on here because I want to have better light on this one. What's nice about adjusting these features right here is when you have the safety straps, what I do like about them is they're curved. A lot of times you'll see benches that are just straight bars. What's nice about this is it allows me to kind of be a little more flexible. And then what you do is this has right here, it's just got a little safety pin. You pop it out, and you can just move this wherever you want it to. Just line it back up, and then pop your rail back in here. And I'm on number 9, so I'm gonna put back so I can keep it even. And then you just put this, you put the little safety pin back on here, and that stays nice and secure in there. Like I said, you've got pegs on both sides, which is great for the features. And then this actually came with it too. Now, if you're not familiar with what this is, they call that a kind of a landmine. And how a landmine works is you can take a barbell, a full-size barbell, and you stick it in here. So let me show you that real quick. So with a landmine, all you do is you basically stick your barbell in here. And what's great about it is you can do different exercises, like if you're popping them up. I a lot of times like to do things like this, or I might do rows or T-bars, things like that. So you're pulling it, and it's real easy to use, and then you can kind of tighten it on if you want. That can actually be moved around as well. Everything is movable on there, okay? So also, I forgot to point this out. If you have, like, you don't want to maybe keep the bar on here, this has a barbell setting. You can put that bar right up here, and it'll hang kind of out of place, which is great. So this is basically the whole cage. If you're looking for just the cage itself, totally worth it. High density steel. I mean, this is some tough stuff. All right, so let me show you some of the accessories that I put on here real quick.